Namaste and hello. In this video, we're going to look at a particular incident. This is an account given out by a neuroscientist named Sara Lazar. You can Google her name. A couple of videos and articles will pop up. In any case, she was a runner. She and her friends used to run. I think it is in Boston or something like that. In any case, she injured herself. So she was advised not to run, for fear of injuring herself further. And then she took up yoga. She did that yoga, I guess, with maybe a neutral mind. And then within a few weeks, even though she kind of suspected that or doubted the instructor's claim that it can achieve a host of things, she found herself that she was going through a major change within herself. So, being a scientist, she decided to investigate this in a scientific manner. She looked at different studies that included MRI scans of brains of people who did not meditate and compared them to scans of people's brain, people who did meditate. What the study found out was there's a decrease in activity and also they plotted the activity versus age, because there was a bunch of ages in the sample they looked at. By the way, the people they studied were not monks or sages. They were ordinary people from all different walks of life. So what they found was the brain activity decreased as age progressed. However, for people who meditated, the age was not a factor. So the natural conclusion was meditation helps maintain brain activity, or at least recover some of the lost activity. Obviously, this was a imperfect conclusion, because skeptics said, hey, look, the study is not perfect. Maybe the people who showed a steady activity rate had a very high activity to begin with. So how can this test be fair? So yes, Sara agreed, and then they looked at another study in which they looked at brain scans of the same people who did not meditate, and then the same people who meditated for 8 weeks or something like that. I think they were instructed to meditate a half an hour every single day. To their amazement, what they found out was within 8 weeks, they found significant changes in gray matter in the brain in certain areas. Left hippocampus, which is, as some of you know, is responsible for learning and memory. And I may have to look up this term. This is temporoparietal junction. I personally don't know what it is, but what I've read is that this region is responsible for perspective thinking and compassion and so on. And so these two areas showed significant changes in activity, so in the gray matter. What was even more amazing was there's a significant reduction in the amygdala of people who practice meditation. So amygdala is the center in the brain where, the fight or flight center, right? This is what causes increased amygdala activity can cause irrational fears and other things, and anxiety. This is probably the root cause of a lot of stress for most of us. So this is an amazing discovery, and again, our work is going to be based on this scientific study of brain activity and the effect meditation has on brain activity. Thank you.